Hello everyone, my name is Luchara, and this is Me Games Tycoon 2 Legendary Difficulty Let's Play, episode 34. Plan is to make an economic simulation, aka a Tycoon game. The question is, do I want to make it exclusive for just my consoles, or do I want to include, some consoles with a bigger user base, bigger market share? And I'm honestly not sure. Did I just do an exclusive? I did not. I did not just do an exclusive. I mean, I could, but part of the thing is too, I'm going to be doing tech level 4 consoles relatively soon, right? There is tech level 4 tech out there. Actually, there's tech out there that I need to research. So let's move my research team back over. The thing is, I don't think I'm going to be making a tech level 4 console as soon as I'm able. And the reason is because of internet connectivity. I want to make my console internet connected. I'm going to try to briefly explain why here while I start setting up an ecosim. Essentially, there are certain features that you can add to your games, like internet multiplayer, leaderboards, etc., that need the console or any console that game goes on. The console needs to be internet connected, right? And the other thing is you cannot add internet connectivity to a console like as a revision. It has to be in there right from the start, right? So if I make a tech level 4 console as soon as it comes out, it can't have internet connectivity. And it can never have internet connectivity, right? Like I could revise it up at tech level 5, and I want to be able to include internet multiplayer and stuff. So I will do manufacturer. Actually, you know what? I think the last in the park baseball I made was exclusive. So this one we're going to branch out again. See if we can, because I'm pretty sure it was disappointing sales wise. And the reason I'm making an economic sim is because it's the trend. It's a new trend, right? So I just got to make sure everything matches here. One of the games I made last episode, somebody pointed out that not everything matched because I just expect everything to match up right now. But I think it must have been, was it a spin-off or something? Like I must have changed something and I didn't look to make sure everything matched, which is on me. That's, it's easy to make mistakes when you're trying to record and you're trying to be informative somewhat and somewhat entertaining. It can be difficult to not make mistakes. All right, so I probably just made a mistake as I said that. Wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, we're going to make this as good as we can. It is only size A, but it doesn't need to be double A. I'm not going to put the extra money into it if I don't have to. 50 hype is good. So let's get that up to 80. Actually, Dragon Fantasy is down to 69 hype. Let's hype that up first, because Dragon Fantasy, well, how far along is that in its life cycle? No, 74 weeks. That would be a waste of money, Luch. Don't do that. Just because it was a relatively successful game. I kind of wanted to force it to be even more successful. This was a double A game, cost a lot, but I still made 6 million off it. And the add-on was actually profitable as well. So it was a success. All right, and backup development team. They can do some commission work, a little extra money in my pocket, right? So that'll be good. Customer support. I think they're keeping up okay. I mean, I can add people in here easy enough, right? I have all kinds of space. We lost some control points, technical points, whatever you want to call them, which is bad because they're important and they're going to be low because we don't have a mocap studio yet because we can't. But on the other hand, it's only 14 points, right? It's not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Although, oh man, I didn't win graphics or sound again or publisher. All right, I'm starting to slip. I mean, I still won Developer of the Year and Game of the Year, I guess, which is an extra 100,000 fans. But yeah, it'd be nice to win that other stuff too. Hey, look at that. Online multiplayer. Oh, and internet ready. Okay, never mind. I won't be holding off on my console. Because we internet ready. I'm pretty sure that's the console feature. So I thought that came out later. At any rate, holiday season's about to kick in. So I'm glad I didn't make this an exclusive. Because these consoles are going to be old. They're going to be old news. relatively soon. All right, so let's do a demo for this, beta demo, and a pre-release for the press. Only 7 hype, so it's at 87. Do I want to spend a bunch of money to get it up higher to potentially overhype it? Doesn't seem like good use of my money. So what do I want my marketing team to do if they're not going to be doing that? This is a good question that I don't have the answer for necessarily. I could, I guess. I could look for a couple more support. Probably be a good idea. Just get ahead of the customer support queue, right? Because hey, I mean, if I get really ahead, I can switch them over to gaining more fans at any point. All right, so plus 3%. Dragon Fantasy 7 off the market. Yeah, it costs a ton to make this game. But it made money. That's the important thing. It almost went gold. It almost sold 1 million units. Not quite though, but we'll take that. We will take that. All right, that's probably all I really need for office workers at this point. Go for a couple extra QA and training, I guess. Oh, well, there's one more office worker. There we go. That's fine. And game tester, skilled, efficient. Looks good. Research, console feature. No, let's do online multiplayer first. Although, like I said, I'm not really going to use this because my consoles can't handle it, right? The real question is, when does the Tech Level 4 screen come out? I'm not sure about that. Okay, all kinds of research coming through here. All kinds of research. All right, 70 to 90, but we got bugs and stuff we need to get out. Oh, it's up to 90 hype, so if I do want to overhype it, I can. I could overhype it. All right, game testers go in here. And didn't we just have a pandemic? Like, all right, well, whatever. Is what it is, I guess. The old Goblin Pro is going to catch the Luchair 1 Pro in sales. And I guess that's not all that surprising. All right, what type of game do I want to make next? Probably do a first-person shooter that I haven't done yet. There's a new engine feature, right? So let's grab this new engine feature. Oh, that's Tech Level 4. We're not going to be using that yet. So let's just make sure. I'm pretty sure it is, but let's make sure this first-person shooter engine has the best Tech Level 3 stuff. And it does. Okay, so we don't need to update that. So instead, let's do a free update for Orcs versus Wizards, which was my first real-time strategy, and I have no idea how this is selling. I have not been checking. 17K a week. It did peak much higher, obviously. So that's pretty good. And like I said, I'm getting a bonus sales because it's new genre combination, new topic combination, and also RTS. You know, there's none on the market right now. I mean, there might be now, but when I made it, when I released it, it was the only one. Completely unsaturated, which is good, right? And another game tester. And all right, so that's enough of that. So end automation. And we did get one more. And we will hire them. So we're at 11. 11 of 11 over there. And if we are at 80 to 100, I am going to overhype this. I'm going to try to get some overhype going here. And it worked. And Dragon Fantasy 7 Lucha's Quest, which was the add-on, hence the A here. Hey, made an extra $1 million. We take that, obviously. And we can get this out so we can enjoy 1 week of the holiday season. But hey, it's better than 0 weeks, right? And let's see how good this is going to be. Do I want to raise my price? No, this was only a size A game. We're definitely good with that price. All right, so we got those graphics maxed out. Got another point in wheel support. And 96%. We take that. We definitely take 96%. That is very, very acceptable. But yeah, I have a feeling the Goblin is going to get left behind because it's not internet capable. I forget when the Tech Level 4 screen comes out. Because the screens are weird. I'm pretty sure the Tech Level 4 screen doesn't come out for a long time, if I remember correctly. because, and again, this I'm just going off memory of previous runs, but I'm pretty sure the Tech Level 5 stationary comes out before the Tech Level 4 handheld, right? So what I'm going to do is, while this is still relevant, I'm going to make a couple of games for it. So we're going to do size A, first-person shooter. Once again, I forgot to bring up my guide, so let's bring that up quickly. Sorry about this. First-person shooter. All right. Oh my God. A lot of genres go with first-person shooter. Skill, adventure, role-playing, action, platformer, simulation, third-person shooter, survival. So almost everything works. But which one do I want to try? What's popular? Action is not popular. I don't know if it even matters, though, if it's popular or not, right? Like, I know the primary one does, but does the secondary one matter? All right, strategy is like the one thing that doesn't work. Action RPG, first-person shooter RPG. Set in the Wild West. We'll call this Lead Dead. Or wait, is Lead Dead first or third person? It's been a minute since I played it. Wild West, and I think Cowboys. Now, here's the thing. I realize full well that that's a lot of things with 0 stars, and that's going to hurt. But that's okay. I think it'll be okay. And this will be for teenagers. First person license. Are there any out there? There might be. Yeah, there is. We got Willie, 4 stars, 5 games, 4 million. That seems like a reasonable price for what we get. And FPS engine. Let's go manufacturer exclusive. Chair 1 Pro, Chair Goblin Pro. Just see if we can get this sales bonus up for the Chair Goblin Pro. I mean, I could just go do pure Goblin Pro exclusive. I'll mix in the Chair 1 Pro. I mean, we're going to make Tech Level 4 console as soon as we can, but there's still a lot of hardware tech that needs to come out before that happens, right? All right, so this is a first-person shooter / RPG. 6353. So pretty standard. Not much depth needed. Not much innovation needed. Length is important. Story and character design stay right in the middle. Level design very important though, and mission design also right in the middle. So you don't move the sliders a whole lot for this. I mean, first-person shooter and RPG sliders go in very different places, right? So you're kind of just meeting in the middle for a lot of this. And it's going to be more for core. It's going to be violent, I assume. Yes, absolutely violent and a little hard. And then for these sliders, 10, 50, 20, 20. 50, 20, 20. I do want to get the technical up, though. So let's put sound down a bit. Let's put gameplay down a bit. 10 points there. I want to leave graphics high. I want to win graphics of the year. Best graphics or whatever, right? I haven't won it in a while, and I don't like that. Turn on everything, but that includes online multiplayer, which we can't actually include. 34 or 30, though. So I could cut 4 features. Like I could cut keyboard support. I could cut password saves, local high scores, checkpoints. Like there's lots of cheap stuff I could cut. So I'm going to. There. Should still be a good game. I hope anyway. And maybe I shouldn't be cutting right now. Like I legitimately don't know. But it's a new IP. A non-sequel, a non-spin-off for a change. I haven't done a whole lot of those lately. Which means a lot of marketing is needed, right? So we'll do posters to get to 15, then game magazines, then radio, and then TV. Work our way through. Costs like 1.1 million to get this maxed out, I think, when all is said and done. And hey, my programmers got lucky. Bug reports turned out to be wrong. Saves us a lot of time. Nice. We take that, right? We take that. And radio. And once this is done, we can put the TV and kind of don't have to babysit it anymore, right? Research, gameplay feature. Ooh, adjustable HUD. I can't add that because I only went size A. Probably should have went double A in retrospect. But, oh, speaking of hardware tech, let's do a pre-update for In the Park Baseball. I don't even know how it's selling. Oh, those are about to come off the market. That made money. That did not. I mean, it was an exclusive. If you factor in the consoles that moved, it probably actually made money, right? Just in theory. Oh, In the Park Baseball is selling extremely well. Okay, definitely glad that I'm doing this update. It's going to be worth it. All right, so hardware or console feature, internet ready. Yeah, let's get that now. Then we'll start doing the hardware stuff. So yeah. Ooh, it moved 146,000 of my consoles, which means it made, because we make $10 a console, that's $1.46 million. So yeah, it looks like this lost money, but it didn't really lose money. And this just straight up made money. My cash on hand is going up. It is trending up, which is the important thing. All right, do I have any maxed out people in training? Oh, this literally changed the max as I was looking at it, I'm pretty sure. So game design. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to leave. Okay, so let's look at this. How close is everybody else to being done? Not all that close. Okay, so what I was going to do, oh, I guess I have 3 people that are fast learners or talented, learn faster. I was going to leave everybody in here, and once everybody was maxed out, I was going to switch over to programming until everybody was maxed out, and then switch over to graphics until everybody was maxed out. And I mean, I still could, but having the 3 talented people kind of ruins the synergy of that a little bit, if that makes sense. All right, so what's next on the palette here for game types? I don't know. Doing a first-person shooter right now. Strategy, it's not that popular, but it's really not saturated. Although, I mean, I'm probably stressing too much over saturation because there's a setting at the start of the game, right? I am going to update my strategy engine, though. Where are you at, strat engine? Way down here. And it's been a minute since this was updated. No, none of the tech level 3 stuff. I don't care about tech level 4 right now. So as I was saying, game settings, competition low. If you have competition on medium or high, saturation really matters. If you have it on low, it doesn't matter so much, right? So, I mean, I did put it on legendary, but I did make the game easier for myself in other ways, right? Doing the warehouse map, for example. And I know some people are probably like, upset that I didn't make it, as fully hard as I possibly could, but let's just do a demo for this Cyclemania add-on. Ooh, 70 to 90. I mean, it is my first first-person shooter and my first Wild West game, my first cowboy game. So honestly, 70 to 90 is not bad, right? I think it'll be, because it'll actually be upper 80s is my prediction. And we got another tech level 4 engine feature. I'm assuming it might not be. So this add-on made a tiny bit of money, but it did make money. I think I might need to increase my research team soon. I mean, I could just do it now, I guess. Do we even need this hallway? Yeah, we'll leave it. And I should let me put like 6 extra desks in here, right? Yeah, that one's kind of in the way. It's fine. I mean, we can move that heater. There. And probably need something to make them want to come to work. Like some flower images on the wall. There. That's enough. That's enough to motivate them. All right, so let's search for a couple of researchers here. And there might be some researchers on the market, for that matter. There's 4. Oh, talented. Doesn't go to the bathroom. You're all hired. All right, so do I want to polish this at all? I just want to release it. Yeah, as long as it's upper 80s, I'm okay with it. Again, my first star in a bunch of things. I'm immediately going to do an add-on to try to get a second star in a bunch of that stuff. Like first star, first star, first star. Middle is upset that we didn't publish through them. Whatever. 87. That's fine. We're okay with that. The only thing with doing the paid add-on, of course, is this game might lose money, or it's probably going to lose money. So doing an add-on, we're just losing even more money, probably. But, I just hope. I hope we get at least stars in 2 of those things. If I don't, this is going to be a waste of time. So we'll call this Lead Dead Gunslinger. And, okay, we got new anti-cheat. So let's put the new anti-cheat in there. I mean, it's kind of like, why, who cares about anti-cheat? It's not internet capable yet, right? Like, to me, that's weird. Like, you shouldn't have anti-cheat before internet capability. You know what I mean? Like, did anti-cheat exist on non-internet games? And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it did. It could have. Certainly could have. But it feels a little weird to me, right? You feel me? You know what I mean? All right, so the Lucera Goblin Pro has passed the Lucera 1 Pro in sales. We lost a bunch of sound points because we inadvertently ripped off a song from the charts or whatever. All right, let's just... Oh, God, this add-on needs some marketing desperately. Well, we'll get it to 40 hype at least. And probably that's it. Continue development, continue development. Let's at least get a pre-release for the press done here. And I do realize I did a radio spot for 3 hype, and that's okay. And we'll do a beta demo as well here. And okay, ooh, research is coming in pretty fast and furious here. So when it is time to do tech level 4 stuff, we have 3 features. Gotta wait till the end of the week here. You know what? I am going to do a TV spot for this game. Just one, though. That'll get it up to an acceptable hype level. And I do need to hype my consoles again as well. So if I'm too busy to search for researchers, let's just hire this one. They're nothing special, but that's fine. And finish development, self-distribution. We'll see what happens. How is Lead Dead selling? Not great. Not great. These are probably both going to lose money, but... Wait. I missed the experience screen. How much experience did I get? Or did I get any experience there? Anyway, strategy game. Develop a game. Sequel. Where is that? Puzzler of the Dragon's great-great-grandson. We don't have any puzzler games, right? Okay. I don't want to make the mistake I did before of putting out puzzler games back-to-back or whatever. So let's just look. Cowboys. 1 star. Wild West. 1 star. First-person shooter, 1 star. So I did not get any experience from that add-on. That hurts. We're going to go double A here, I'm pretty sure. We do not have a strategy-based license. Let's change that. If such a creature exists, and it's possible there isn't any. It's not looking promising. There's no good ones, at least. 1 star. I'm just going to go without a license. I think we can manage 1 game without a license. I would hope, anyway. PC, Mac... 1 Pro, and the Goblin Pro. Turn on all the languages, of course. All right, everything is where it's supposed to be. Yes. Turn on everything. 3640, but it's going to tell me that I can't actually use online multiplayer, right? Watch. Following gameplay features require internet access. At least one selected platform is not internet capable. So it can either cut it, Or I can cut my consoles and put more internet capable ones, right? Like this Qatari, for example, is internet capable. It's the only one though. I could go with the Tycoon or Archimedes. So you know what? I'm just going to cut online multiplayer for now. Like I said, once I have my own internet capable console, then I can include it. Get my first star and adjustable HUD will be nice. I could cut 5 features. I don't want to cut 5 features. That's too many. 50 hype right out of the gate is pretty good. Graphics and sound. Oh my god. See how much it cost there? It was over $1 million for the graphics. Because graphics and sound aren't even that important. We'll see what happens. This game costs an awful lot, though. But, like, I'm not, like, losing money or anything. All right, so we got one maxed out graphic designer here. Close are we to having a second? Yeah, kind of close, but not really. All right, so we'll move them back over there. And we will pull out the lowest and put them in training. Just slowly upgrading our staff. Is it just me or the graphics people seem to learn faster than the sound or the game testers? How close are we here? 87. Okay, so we're going to get a bunch of sound testers soon that are maxed out. Okay. It's about time because I feel like we've moved, and I did start the graphics people first, but I feel like I've moved a ton of graphics people over, but not many sound or game testers. But hey, In the Park Baseball 5 is selling really well. That's the game I should probably do a paid add-on for, in retrospect. And I still can. I can probably do that next. Yeah, for now, though, let's get a TV spot for Puzzlor. Okay, research team. It's got those engine features done. So let's get this. We don't want to do everything automatically because we don't want to do stuff that's old news. Yeah, the add-on's selling okay, though. Although it did not really seem to boost main game sales that much. Right, so let's do a demo and a pre-release for the press. And possibly overhype. My consoles also need hype, so let's do that quickly. Oh, they both need hype desperately. Although, wait. Isn't the convention in June? The Mega Games convention or whatever it's called. Because that gets me hype. All right, so am I caught up on research? I am caught up on research. So let's put them back in training. Some employees complain about having to work in crowded offices. Where? Oh, yeah, because I expanded my research team. That's right, too. There. That's all I need to do. I just need to add more space. Because there's already too many desks in here, right? So that worked. Kinda. Visual novel. All right, well, I complain about game testers and sound people not maxing out, and a couple of them maxed out. So it's good. And then we'll slide over my 2 lowest. Yeah, trading out a 38 for a 90. That does add up, right? And we got just the one music person maxed out. I think we can move the 89.7 as well. And how low are our lowest sound artists? 34, 35. That's kind of rough, honestly. All right, and how is everybody doing in here? Game design. So we got 390s, 70s. So we're at least 70. Pretty soon we can switch over to programming and everything else. Here, yeah, let's keep doing commission work. A little extra cash in my pocket's never a bad thing. And even though, yeah, end of this month, the conference, the convention, game show, whatever you want to call it, is coming. But in the meantime, I'd like my consoles to get some hype. Yeah, you can see the boost in sales from the hype, right? Oh, then SummerSlam hit, so that's a boo earns. But 100 million in profit combined between my new consoles. All right, so is this going to be worth overhyping? 70 to 90. There's a bunch of bugs, though. Probably. Visual novel. Grab that. Yeah. So there's 0 bugs on it. Of course, I can overhype it. If I want to overhype it, I have to do another TV spot to get to 100 first. I mean, overhype does matter when it works. Problem is, it doesn't always work, right? Like, it's a big reason why In the Park baseball is selling so well is because we had overhype on it, right? Yeah, this Red Dead is definitely going to lose money, but I kind of figured it would. As long as it moves consoles, it's already sold 30,000, and this one has sold how many? So 40,000 between the two. That's not an insignificant number, right? That matters somewhat. I do not know what type of game I'm going to make next. I mean, I could just do the visual novel, but simulation. I haven't done a simulation in a while, right? So let's develop engine, update old engine, simulation. We're just going with tech level 3. We're not worried about tech level 4 yet. Not until I get my own tech level 4 console, and then be very different. So do I want to put the tech level 4 stuff in? No. More expensive. It's more time and more money, but yeah, well, we're going to include it. No, but then we can't use the Chair 1 Pro. So I'm going to exclude it. Sorry. Just call me Looch the Flip-Flopper. Flip-flopping Looch. So you know what? I am going to market this with the TV spot. Get to 100, and then we're going to overhype it. It is 80 to 100, especially. That means it's worth it. But now we have to wait. But we're waiting anyway, right? We're waiting for the engine. Here is the aforementioned convention, Mad Games Convention. Yeah, Horror Wizards 8 is still got time. My God, this game is going to lose a lot of money. Yeah, so I mistimed my advertising. I should have done it a little sooner, right? So yeah, that's why you want to do it when it gets around 80. 85, 80. Oh, well, that's fine. All right, and overhype. No, not normal marketing, special marketing. Of course, if it doesn't go through, then it's a giant waste of time. Right? Yeah, we're waiting for the engine anyway. All right, engine's done. Hey, overhype even worked, so totally worth it. Self-distribution. Come on, be good. There's a lot of stars there. Let's go with a slightly higher price as well. See if that works. Got star and adjustable HUD, but we're max stars and everything else. So having no stars in that doesn't really hurt us. Ooh, 93. I'm going to be honest. I was expecting better. Well, like I said, the controls, right? And we're a little over a year away from the mocap studio. Soon, someday, we will have the mocap studio, I swear. That's going to be all for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.